Yo, welcome back to another episode of Superhero Swag. I am your host, 16 the Icon, aka Mr. Superhero Swag. And today, man, got this one in early, man. This was crazy. I thought this was coming, a couple days from now. No, no, not a couple days from now. Whitney Frost and Brock Rumlow are here today. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go over the brand new Crossbones, and we have an updated Madam Masque complete with her little AIM suitcase right there. That's one of the accessories that she comes with. They even threw in an accessory of just an explosion. Hollow at the bottom. You can toss it in the back and look, something there. See, now a grenade just went off in the back. See? And they just standing there like superhero, walking away from explosion type stuff. But of course, what we're gonna do, ladies first, ladies first. So we go with Whitney Frost. Now Whitney Frost, I found out, is pretty capable. She's good in hand-to-hand combat. She knows all types of different. She's kind of like Natasha, but not, because I think Natasha would probably be a level above Madam Masque, but Madam Masque is definitely a capable female character. Now, she has the upper thigh cut. She is completely pinless with the double jointed pinless knees, able to touch her own, kick her own behind. I like this piping with the lines. Look at that. Look at the detail there, right there. I'm liking that. Check out the face sculpt. The gold, the gray, and the white, it pops. It pops. She's got the windswept hair. Even got the detail on the back with the gold right there in the back. It's tight. Now, this little gun with the silencer on it, I got spoiled by G.I. Joe's weapons, but in the same token, though, we got to remember that these things are easy to lose. So the silencer not coming off, not being detachable like the G.I. Joe weapons, is not altogether a bad thing. It's not altogether a bad thing. Because I've said it over and over again. It is a good habit to have, but when you have over 1,000 figures, and each year you have to do a collection video that takes you like 2 months to prepare for, the weapons not coming apart can be a blessing. So she's got this head sculpt, which is the full mask, right? She's got the full mask on this, and they have gotten so good with their face print and tech. Look at the little rivets at the top of her, at the top where her hair splits in half. See the little rivets? Look at that. That's awesome. And then you can see her regular skin tone under there, all the way up to the chin. Okay, all the way up to the chin. And she's got that mask on, right? She's got the zipper all the way up here. This is a lot of, not the exact same articulation, but this is a lot of Black Widow vibes. Black Widow vibes. So now, I'm a little excited. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm a little excited because now I have a female representative for AIM that could be like one of their top leaders. Like anytime I have Yelena. Yelena was with AIM, but she was with AIM, I will say, under duress because they had her programmed. She was like on some Winter Soldier stuff. So she wasn't there of her free will. This chick is there of her free will. Okay? She's like a boss. And if anybody knows anything about my shorts universe, there you go. That lets you know what role she'll be playing in the shorts universe. She is a boss on the AIM side. So they have this beautiful face sculpt. Nice gold, no marbling. Straight white eyeballs. Not really giving you any emotion, but that gives you the creepiness of the Madam Masque. She's got pretty much the Shriek body mold, so absolutely no bend forward, a little arch back, but no ab crunch. And this is where they kill me, because the female characters, I understand that they're gonna get there eventually, and we'll look back and go, look how far we've come. But right now, the fact that they have double jointed knees and double jointed elbows, that in itself, the way they used to do the female figures with single jointed everything, we have come a long way. I just can't wait until they figure out what's going on with these ab crunches, because the new Storm, let's talk about that real quick. The new Storm that's in the X-Men 97 2-packs. Why did they give us the exact same figure, bro? Just change up, you gave her double jointed knees, double jointed elbows, or at least I think they gave her double jointed elbows. Yeah, double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. Changed up the head sculpts, but gave her absolutely no ab articulation. And right there, it kind of makes me mad. Like, so Jean Grey can get ab articulation. Natasha Romanoff can get ab articulation. Sharon Carter can get ab articulation. Carol Danvers can get ab articulation. But we can't get ab articulation for Rogue. We can't get ab articulation for... there's a bunch of characters. There's a bunch of characters that need that ab articulation. I believe that this was probably one of them. They would have took to... And then, but you know what? Let's say they would have gave us ab articulation on Madam Masque. Somebody would have been there in the rafters going, well, how come this person didn't get it then? So, yeah. But eventually they'll do something better with the female articulation. But altogether, all in all, for the female figure and everything that they've done so far, as far as their advancements on at least giving them double jointed pinless elbows and knees. She's got the upper thigh cut, front facing pin for rocker. She's doing it. She's got her interchangeable hands, not fisted, actually expressive hands. Expressive hands. Ooh. Spirit fingers. Spirit fingers. Okay, she's got spirit fingers. This one's really kind of weird. This one looks like her finger, like she stuck her finger in some acid and hurt herself. But, so she's got this head sculpt, which is the full mask. And then she's got the hinge instead of just the dumbbell, which I appreciate because it gives them a little more articulation. And then she's got this head sculpt, which I see as what her face looks like under the mask. But this might be something more modern. Looks like that is, like, because I see that thing in the middle of her forehead, and that actually looks like the indentation from this. Wait. Okay. So you see the dents that we were talking about earlier, the rivets, right? The rivets. And then look at the top. See the rivets? So I think like that might be what her face looks like when she takes this off. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But Madam Masque, Whitney Frost, is now part of the cast. I'm not going to say when she'll be popping up in the universe, but stay tuned. She will be a part of the universe. She also comes with a couple blast effects. You know the deal with that, the blast effects. She's got a smaller pistol right here with the blast effect. Pew, pew. Right? Or she's also got the smoking gun effect, and we're all familiar with that. Yeah, it plugs in right there like so. Whoop, or maybe not, because we're on camera. Huh. Alright. Well, maybe this one plugs into one of Crossbones' guns. No? Oh, yep. There we go. Plugs into one of Crossbones' guns. See? So, you know, smoking gun, right? Okay, so nice segue then. Because the last thing I had to show y'all was this advanced idea mechanics. Right? You open up. And she's, oh, Butterfingers. She's got that payday. She's got that payday. And then that just kind of pops out like so. And blam. So just in case you wanted to put something else in there for pictures and you want to go, you know, have something else in the case besides what's supposed to go in there. Now this guy is, man, I mean, I see what I'm looking at because I'm looking at a bunch of figures here. I'm seeing, I believe, Maggot. I think I'm seeing Maggot, the body for Maggot, the knees, the legs for Maggot, but then they've got the straps and everything. This is a really nice looking Crossbones. Nice. The only thing that takes away from it, and I'm not going to fully complain, is I hate when they have the knees be reuse and I'm seeing pins and I'm trying to get away from the pins, but they've got the pins, so they can't get away from the pins. But this figure is, he's gonna be a problem for Cap, because in my universe I'm going to change him up a little bit and make him a little more Cap speed. This is a fun figure, at least for me. I like the Crossbones character. I didn't really think that Frank Grillo was the right guy for that. You know, I didn't really think so. But yeah, this is a cool figure, bro. I like the more militarized cats anyway. So he comes with the kick your ass fisted hands. He does not have an alternate head sculpt because, I mean, Crossbones. Now, what I should have done if I would have prepared for it, but like I said, I did not know I was getting this pack today, and so I just hopped over here to the table and I said, let me do the review right now and try and get on top of it, right? But this guy is a fun figure. One of the larger body molds, obviously. I like the musculature on this guy. I like the details of the crossbones on the flak jacket. All of this, these different textures on the flak jacket, they did their thing, man. This makes me want to get the new Punisher and the Bushwhacker set, because I feel like this goes right with that. Like, this needs to happen. Like, I need to have Crossbones fight Crossbones and Bushwhacker coming after the new Punisher, and him having to, yeah. So I think I am gonna get that set before it gets too crazy on the aftermarket. I think I am gonna have to get that set. But yeah, he's got grenades on the back. He's got the knife right here, and I've already sheathed it. And it is pretty sturdy. Although, I mean, the knives for the figures don't really have to be that sturdy. You just want them to be sturdy enough to, to sheath and unsheath. But you don't want them to mess up the articulation. So, I mean, I don't know. What are we doing here, right? What are we doing here? But this is a fun figure. Like, I personally, that new Cable, a lot of people went gaga for the new Cable. I'm going to tell you, I wasn't really impressed with the new Cable. I want them to give me a comic book Cable on this buck and just, like, I don't know, make the upper torso just like more. But this is nice. This is like right in line with the Luke Cage body sculpt, body mold, and the musculature and everything. Like, I'm liking this, bro. I think I like this one more than the other Crossbones. I'm gonna have to, when I get out of here, I'm gonna have to go into the Hall of Legends, grab the other Crossbones, and do the head swap thing and all of that, and see where I can go with that. But I think, to me, this is the star of that 2-pack, man. This is it right here. This is the 2-pack right here. You got another villains thing going on. Another villains thing. And the thing about that is, I had a look at that right there. That's kind of dope right there. Let's see, okay. And of course, we started out like that with them on the back, with them there. Yeah. Okay. So maybe they'll give us more of that supervillains thing. Maybe they will. But I'm liking Crossbones. He's definitely the star of this 2-pack for me. But this is gonna be his boss. So I guess we came out like a fat rat. A lot of the reviewers were at San Diego Comic-Con. I plan on going next year. So this was my attempt, since I got this thing in early, to be one of the first reviewers to review this set. So, like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell. Make sure you get notified each and every time we drop new content. And until next time, peace.